Hi, this is Terry with Central Valley Air Gunners and Foxairpower.com. How's everybody doing? So check this out. This is not an HPSS Plus. Not a fancy HPSS Plus with a silver block. This is an HP Max 35 caliber, 9mm AEA pistol. 10-inch barrel as the HPSS Plus. Same 300cc tank. Look at the specs here. 4,500 PSI fill with a high-powered spring. 3,600 PSI fill with the low-powered spring. This model, I believe, is the high-powered spring model. This is the same setup as the Varmint. If you don't recognize that, it is a little harder to pull back. So I'm guessing it's the heavy hammer spring, and we're gonna find out. Also, something really cool, the magazine goes in this way, unlike the Varmint, but guess what? These are Challenger magazines. Look at that, 35 cal 9mm, 8-round magazines. These magazines are prevalent. I have a lot of these magazines in stock. This comes in 35 cal and 30 cal. Super cool. So, we're going to put this thing on the chronograph and see what it does at both levels. We'll do the 3,600 PSI fill and the 4,500 PSI fill. Well, I can only fill up to like maybe 4,300. And the specs are calling, I think, for 79 grain pellets, but we're going to use 82 grain because that's all I have. So, anyway, wow. This thing's going to be a game changer, watch. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, we're going to do a 3,600 PSI fill. 3,600 PSI. Eight-round magazine. 81.02 grain JSBs. Let's see what she does.
$847.
Wow. 129 foot-pounds.
$823. 814.
Still 119.3 foot-pounds.
805.
116.6 foot-pounds.
796. 784. 775.
Shot number 8.
770.
Incredible. Alright, let's look at this. Turn that light off. There's our shot string. Started at 847 feet per second and ended at 770 feet per second. We'll have to go back and look at the foot-pounds again. I'll go over them again. But even at 770 feet per second, 770 feet per second, man. 106.7 foot-pounds. Our average was 802 feet per second. Our high was 847. Our low was 770 feet per second. We had a spread of 77 and a standard deviation of 26. 8 rounds. Up there you see I got the 81.02 grain plugged in. That thing's incredible, man. And beautiful. Alright. Also, before we move on, let's see where the air ended up at. Look at that. That's really something. It's just under 200 bar. So, there's a good other magazine in this gun. Easy, easy. Really incredible. This thing's gonna have some great shot count. Very nice. Okay, check this out. Now we're gonna do, we're like 4,400 PSI. Close as 4,500 as I could get with my tank. Oh, focus, there she goes. All right, let's see what that does, right? So I'm just under the 4,500 max fill pressure, and I'm just over the factory spec weight. I think is 79 grain. These are 81.02. Same 8-round mag. Let's see what she does at this level. Ready? All right.
851.
130.4 foot-pounds.
865.
134.7 foot-pounds.
851.
134.4 foot-pounds.
837.
He's a beast.
823. 814. 810.
Last shot.
793.
That's incredible. This thing's incredible. All right, I think we had what, like 135 foot-pounds there or something like that? That's insane. All right, we started at 851 feet per second and ended at 793 feet per second. Here again, that information. There's your average, 831 feet per second. There's your high and your low. Standard deviation of 24.6, spread of 72. Again, there's your 81.02 grain JSBs. Very nice. This is a 150 foot-pound gun, easy. Get it filled up to 4,500 PSI and find a pellet that's 79 grain. You're gonna hit that 150 pounds, no problem. This thing is something else. Hey, let's see where we're at on the air. We are at... we got a good magazine left in there, easy. Should we do another mag, just for the hell of it? See what happens? Let's do that. Look at this. Pretty easy, right? Whoop. Grab another one. 8 rounds. We're just checking for shot count and air pressure and all that fun stuff at this point. Focused again. All right. Jeez, this thing's crazy.
98. 789. 779.
Still over 100 foot-pounds. 109.3 foot-pounds still.
765.
105.5 foot-pounds. This is shot number 12.
765.
105.5 still. Consistency there.
54. 745. 731.
That was 2 mags. We're still in the shooting range there, so we got another good magazine out of that. So this is like a 24 round gun right here, and like a 4,300 PSI feel like that. My goodness, I'm so glad to see this gun. What an awesome, awesome gun. AEA really did it this time. Really cool, man. Hey, something interesting real quick. I said I had a 10-inch barrel like the HPSS Plus. This thing actually has a 13-inch barrel. That's 13 inches from here to here. There's no baffles in the shroud. It's all barrel. And you can tell it by the sound. It's got a bark. Anyway, look at that. Really nice looking stuff. Alright, anyway, thought I'd share that with you. 13-inch barrel. That's how we're getting the power out of this thing that we're getting. Alright, let's take a look at the factory specs real quick. These guns go for $5.99. They come in 30 cal and 35 cal. They weigh 4.8 pounds. They do have a 13-inch barrel. They have an overall length of 31 inch, and with the buttstock bolted, about a 20-inch gun there. It is bolt action. The 30 cal has 9-round magazines, and the 35 cal has 8-round magazines. That is the 300cc air tank, and this gun does have a 4,500 psi max fill pressure, operating fill pressure. The 30 cals, you can get 1,050 feet per second with the 50 grain pellet, and the 35 cals up to 900 feet per second with a 79 grain pellet. The 30 cals up to 120 foot-pounds of energy. The 35 cals up to 150 foot-pounds of energy. You can get 15 plus good shots out of the 30 cal and 12 plus good shots out of the 35 cal. Very cool. 11 millimeter dovetail rail on top. So let's talk about what I achieved with this gun with a 400 psi fill. We got 865 feet per second. That's dang near the 900 feet per second factory spec. Also 134.7 foot-pounds, and that's really something. The shot count was fantastic. We did 16 shots, two magazines through this gun, and had air to spare. Shot 1 through 14 all were over 100 foot-pounds. Shot number 15 was 99.8 foot-pounds. Shot number 16 was 96.1 foot-pounds. This thing has a ton of freaking power, man. And at shot 16, we were at like what, 2,500 psi still? We had some more shots to go there. So very cool. All right. As close as we were to the factory specs with this gun, I think y'all hot rod tuners out there are all going to achieve well over 900 feet per second and 150 foot-pounds with this gun. Now keep in mind, this is the demo gun. I took it right out of the box and just started shooting it. I haven't tweaked it or anything. This thing's really impressive. Mind-blowing gun. Also want to mention that these are in the States now. I will have these in stock, I'm guessing in about 10 days, and 35 cal. So I'm going to go ahead and start a pre-order on these things. And good luck everybody with that. These are going to be super popular. My new favorite gun, right? This thing's amazing. In the days ahead, in weeks ahead, when I get the production models, I'll do some tuning myself. We're gonna hot rod this thing, man. But for now, I mean, this is a hot rod right out of the box, right? Has anybody ever seen a gun that has this much power that's in pistol form? In an air gun? I don't know of any single one. I'm really impressed. I'm really happy to have this. I'm really happy to offer it. AEA's done a great thing here, man. So, okay. Well, I probably talked enough, so I should sign off. I will say thanks for watching. This is Terry with Central Valley Air Gunners and Foxairpower.com. Thanks for being here. And again, like I said, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Hi, real quick, I just want to apologize for the blurry seams there. It just broke my heart when I saw that in editing. I don't want to go and try to reduplicate that. So I'll do better. Also, I want to thank everybody for commenting on my horrible audio. I want to thank Chuck Bradford on YouTube, who suggested I turn off the noise cancellation button on the iPhone. And guess what? I think that worked. Let me know how the audio was in this one. I think we solved it, Chuck. So again, thanks. All right, that's all I got.